HTC, Marlin, and Sailfish, Nexus. HTC is widely expected to be working on the two new Nexus devices codenamed N1 and S1, the short forms for codenames, Marlin, and Sailfish, to launch this year. Both the Marlin and Sailfish are rumored to be the platform-led devices for Android Nougat, the larger of the two rumored HTC-made Nexus devices. According to Android Police, the HTC Marlin is said to sport quad-core Snapdragon 820, the rumored 821 823 processors, and feature 5.5-inch QHD 1440 by 2560 pixels AMOLED display. The Marlin Nexus smartphone is claimed to sport a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner while will also come with USB Type-C port, much like the current Nexus smartphones. For specifications, the alleged Marlin Nexus is said to sport a 12-megapixel rear camera alongside an 8-megapixel front camera. The handset is expected to feature 4 GB of RAM and pack a large 3,450 mAh battery. The new leaked details add that the Marlin Nexus smartphone will sport bottom-firing speakers. The handset will come in 32 GB and 128 GB storage options, and there will be no 64 GB storage model. Marlin Nexus smartphone is also said to support Bluetooth 4.2 connectivity option. An earlier report had suggested that the alleged HTC Sailfish Nexus smartphone will feature a 5-inch Full HD display with 440 pixels per inch pixel density, a quad-core 64-bit quad-core processor, 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB storage, 12-megapixel rear camera, 8-megapixel front camera, and a 2,770 mAh battery. The handset is also expected to sport rear-mounted fingerprint scanner along with the USB Type-C port and bottom speaker. Obviously, this should launch along the Sailfish running Android Nougat. As for the chipset used, it's clearly going to be either the Snapdragon 820, or the newer 821 823. All of these options have a quad-core CPU. Intriguingly though, there will apparently only be two storage versions for Marlin, 32 GB and 128 GB, no 64 GB in the middle. The situation could be the same for the smaller Sailfish model, which should also share both cameras, the RAM amount, and maybe even the SoC with the Marlin. What's more, the design of the duo is said to be pretty much identical too. Thus the main differences between the two would be screen size, resolution, and battery capacity. This would be a departure from what happened with the Nexus line last year, when the 5X was a mid-range phone and the 6P a true premium offering. If this pans out, it also means Google is emulating Apple's model in this regard, since those are the same main differences as the ones you can find between the normal iPhone and the Plus model. And if this is true, then you should definitely expect the new smaller Nexus to be more expensive than the 5X ever was. Google's parent company, Alphabet, had reportedly signed a 3-year contract with HTC to make Nexus devices. Price in USA is $500. Price in Europe is €450. Price in Britain, UK, is £380. Price in India is 33,499 India rupees. Price in Canada is 645 Canadian dollars. Price in Australia is 655 Australian dollars. Price in Malaysia is 1990 Malaysian ringgit. Price in Pakistan is 52,350 Pakistani rupees. Price in Sri Lanka is 72,900 Sri Lankan rupees. Disclaimer: we cannot guarantee that the information on this video is 100% correct. Data are received from various websites. Be sociable, like and share.